This is a disrespectful Navy sea story. Keyword, disrespectful. So if you're sensitive, this might not be the story for you. This is a two-part story. It's 1997. I'm attached to NMCB 133, the Seabees, and we are deployed to Guam. During this deployment, it was income tax check season. Right? My one partner, he got his income tax check. He said that, I'm gonna buy me a really, really nice suit. And the women ain't gonna be able to resist me when I get this suit. So we like, we hear you, dog. Do your thing, pimp. You know, this 97, so he gets like colorful. It was powder blue. He dressed to the nines, head to toe, fresh haircut. We going to the club. He's so confident, ain't no way that he ain't gonna pull him something up at the club tonight. So we go to this local club that we frequent all the time, right? It started to go downhill from the beginning. My man was getting hit with all types of weaponry. You understand me? Women were shooting him down with bazookas, assault rifles, slingshots. Now, men being childish, we are visually monitoring him. Every table he go to, every female he go to gets shot down, it get more and more funny. And you know how it go, fellas. As the night go on and the pickets get slim, your standards go downhill. So he's almost at the bottom of his rope. So there's a table of booger wolves that's over near us, right? We was wondering when he was gonna make his way over there to the table of booger wolves. Well, at this point, it was booger wolf o'clock. So he makes his way over there to the table. We close, so we slide in a little closer to try to get an earshot of what's happening. He leans down and he zeroes. See his table. It's a table of booger wolves, but there's one booger wolf that's more boogery than the other one. So he cut to the chase. He goes straight to the ugliest one. So because he at the end of his rope, he frustrated. He approach y'all nice. Excuse me, you know y'all looking so nice out here. I seen you across the room. I wanted to come over and see if I could ask you to dance. And he was real respectful. And she was respectful back. She said, nah. She's like, I really, really appreciate it. You look nice in your suit. She's like, but I'm under the weather. I just came out here with my girls. I thought I would feel better when I got out here, but I really don't. He said, well, let me know what I could do. You know me to buy you a drink or something? She said, nah, if you buy me a drink, I'm probably going to feel a little bit worse. I'm just letting them have a good time, and then we're going to take it home. So men being men, you know we are crying laughing. That's his final table. That's it. Then he went around to every table in the club, and then he hit that one, and they ain't buying none of it, right? Now he getting mad. The more he drink, the more he get mad. He spent all his money on this suit. So he has one or two too many, and he finds his way back over to the booger wolf table. He said, are you feeling any better? Can I get you anything? She said, no. She said, no, I'm fine. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's kind of you. Thank you so much. I'm good. And at this point, he not leaving this table. I mean, he all up in her grill, right? And he's polite, but he a little bit more lit than he was the first time he came over, right? So now it's almost on some big, like, come on, shut up, come on. You know you can dance with me, come on. He on that shit. Oh, girl getting pissed. And he get to the point to where he just ain't taking no for an answer, and she flip out. She said, I told you I don't want to dance. You doing too much right now. You need to get out of here. So my man look at her, right? He stared at her for a couple seconds. He said, that's why your fat ass sick anyway. You shouldn't be in the club no way, your lying ass. Man, he mother here tripping. I mean, he started losing it. This is a two-part story. The second part of the story is that in Guam, there is one ship out there. It's the Frank Cable. Back in 97, the Frank Cable was very, very rowdy. They had a lot of brothers from Chicago on the Frank Cable. And so the Gangster Disciples, the GDs, was very thick on there. And if you wasn't a GD, then you hanging with GDs, so they all moving like a gang. A lot of fighting when they would be in town, and so bad to where our CO told us that we are not to associate with Frank Cable sailors. It was that freaking bad. There's an Air Force base, Anderson Air Force Base, that's in Guam. So there was a Air Force airman who was screwing somebody's wife on the Frank Cable, or a Frank Cable sailor who was screwing somebody's wife on Anderson. I don't remember exactly the specifics. This particular night, the Frank Cable was back in town. Now, even though we are a completely separate command and we're only there for a deployment 7 months, you hear things, and everybody play basketball, so we knew that there was tension, and the Frank Cable had just got back. When you young, you can tell the hairs on your neck will start to stand up. You can tell when somebody to go down. And it was like you look up and it was like an influx of dudes that came in at one time. And when you look, those are Frank Cable sailors. So we're like, oh shit, And then, people screaming, a full-fledged brawl. The Frank Cable's fighting the airman. One of the dudes had a knife, the Air Force side. And he came around at the back and was like, shank, 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 shank. And he hit one of the dudes from the Frank Cable. My man dropped. People are screaming. People are running all over the place, screaming and stuff like that. And they never stopped the music. People are still dancing on the dance floor. No, I remember us saying like, turn the fucking music off. There's blood everywhere over there. And so they wouldn't turn the music off. And people were actually still on the dance floor dancing. A lot of locals. A man ended up passing right there in the club. So it took the ambulance forever to get there. So we all leave out of the club and we standing outside, still kind of pandemonium, and we all standing there. And then out of nowhere, my man said, there go that fat ass bitch there that wouldn't dance with me. Nigga, that's what you worry about right now? You know somebody just died, right?